Hello everyone, it's Julian from Media Cosmos. We're back. It's a new week of comic books, graphic novels, and mangas at the store. We're looking at August 6, 2025, moving and ever closer to the end of year already, and the fall. So it is construction holidays. So you guys, some of you in Quebec anyways, are on holiday. You've stocked up, but you'll be back soon. So we're going to go over this week's books. It's medium?
Yeah.
The biggest thing, honestly, is these bad boys. These cost us $1,000 worth of graphic novels. And both of the DM covers are now in stock, but the main cover is not. Too many damages that arrived, sadly, on Monday. They were just missing boxes, and they arrived, and they're bad. So we've got lots of copies that are available for the store. But we'll go over all the comic books right now. As always, X-Men. We start with X-Men on Tuesdays. Uncanny X-Men main cover from, I don't know. Marquez? I guess it's David Marquez cover. I honestly have no idea. But yeah, hey, Savage? No, what's her name? I forget her name. She was an Agent X. I forget her name. Ooh.
Woof.
Yeah. This copy is no longer for sale, folks. I'm gonna find it later, probably. Probably has the list of characters. Nope. Alright, so... Also, I had no idea Deadpool was in this issue, so I clearly need to get a copy. My Deadpool run. I forget her name.
Wait. Outlaw.
Outlaw! Thank God. Yeah, I don't know why I'm dying this, because it's damaged, folks, so I'll get more copies. But we do have the J. Scott Campbell covers, so it is the Just Spectacular collection. Week 1? Week 1, all of August, yeah. So Just Spectacular, I don't have every cover anymore, because we're short already. So the Uncanny X-Men cover, and then the Helverine cover were shorter copies, so there's no Helverine cover for that. Ultimate X-Men, 18, main, 1 in 10 variant, the Peach Momoko variants. Ultimate Wolverine, number 8. So only 4 issues left to go for Ultimate Wolverine. Main cover only. Hellfire Gala Rivals Edition. So we've got the, I guess it's a Fang Yang cover? No, Aka. Aka cover, 1 remaining cover for that. Daredevil, Cold Day in Hell, the All-Man Logan. Final book from Steve McNiven at Marvel. It is completed, finally, the trilogy of books. Marvel seems to be doing hardcover editions again, so there's no softcover trade paperback that's coming out for this. It's going to be a hardcover, not even a deluxe hardcover, just a regular hardcover. So think the DC hardcovers. These are coming back from Marvel, so they're doing these for prestige miniseries, as in Cold Day in Hell. So this series is finally over for you. You've been able to pick them up. A couple of copies left of the main. And then Amazing Spider-Man number 3, number 9. Sorry, we've got John Romita cover, and then the Just Spectacular cover. The Just Spectaculars are also Virgin 1/100. As you can tell by the number of copies that we have here at Mary Jane, we had the 1/100, but it's no longer here, so it's sold out. 2 covers here, and then we've got the 125. I don't know who's doing this 125. Lubicina. And $15 for the 125. All New Venom, number 9. Sadly, All New Venom will end at number 10. It's just being recalled back to Venom, as they're switching to Venom 250. So we've got the main and a J. Scott Campbell cover.
And a Red-Blue Venom.
Oh, Red-Blue Venom is also coming, yeah. Legacy of Vader, number 7 from Charles Soule. One World Under Doom, we have the no mains, but 2 J. Scott Campbell covers. And then the full cover, I don't know who's doing this great full cover. Checheto, obviously, yeah. So 1 full cover for number 6, yep. Zdarsky's back, number 2 of Captain America. Quite a few covers. So the main cover with Doom on it, then the J. Scott Campbell Just Spectacular collection, JTC's Negative Space variants, the Zdarsky variant that are always hot sellers. That Zdarsky variant from the issue number 1 did so well. And then the 110 cover, which is the design variant. I don't know who's doing this stealth suit. Who is doing this? Veriliosity, who's doing the design variant. So we've got 2. That's it. There's 1 in 10. The 1 in 10 is probably just like $1 above cover price. $7.99 instead of $6.99. Yep. So quite a few covers available for Captain America number 2. I might still have a copy of number 1, but I don't recall. The infamous Jock cover from Detective Comics in facsimile form. So we've got Detective 880 main and the foil variant. It's the first time they've ever do a foil variant. You'll also notice the foil is actually slightly larger cover. Like the image is like
Yeah.
you can it pops up more. I don't know why they did that, but yeah, it's not the same exact facsimile. It's larger on
I think
the
it's
foil.
the eyes that does it.
That's possible, but
like
yeah,
depth of
it's
field.
like you can look at the lines are not the same. It's clearly higher here. Anyways, so this infamous cover is now back in stock. Justice League Kong Godzilla Volume 2 Issue 3. A couple of copies of this left. Absolute Superman number 10. We've got the main and then the 125 cover. As Mark mentioned, it's the first 110 cover that we have in stock at release, mostly because they keep being damaged. So these are available. Absolute Green Lantern number 5. I don't know if Green Lantern number 5 is the final issue of the first arc, I'll be honest.
I think it's 6.
You think it's 6?
Pretty
Yeah,
sure.
because the graphic novels for Absolute Green Lantern and Absolute Flash are on pre-order for this month in graphic novels. Over here, last couple of comics that we have left. We've got G.I. Joe number 319 from Larry Hamaverse. We've got one copy of that left. And then World Tree number 16. We have 2 copies left. We added one more. I think someone removed from their pull list. Honestly, I couldn't track it. And then Hello Darkness, one Free Zone cover left that is available for Hello Darkness 13. Let's go to graphic novels. We've got the Cosmic Supergirl, Landry Q. I don't know. This was just a YA graphic novel for Supergirl. Picked one up for kids. Dark Artery. This is the second volume. Technically, it's okay. It is the third of the Uncanny X-Men graphic novels of the Gail Simone run, but it is the second in the volume because we had the I forget already the mixed. It was Raid and Greymalkin 2 issues for both Jed and Gail's run. So if you were looking why this says number 2 and you're missing the other one, well, that's the other one that's technically missing. That's it. Original Sin, they're reprinting this graphic novel. I keep mentioning the OHC, original OHC has a couple of more tie-in issues that is not included in this, but if you just wanted to read Original Sin, it is available now. All Man Hawkeye. Who did this All Man Hawkeye? I forget. It was a couple of years, 2019, 2018.
Yeah, before COVID.
Ethan Sachs did All Man Hawkeye. So there was 2 graphic novels for this, probably like 10 or 12 issues. So now it is the complete collection format. The next in Premiere line, Marvel Premiere, Civil War. So it is the compact Civil War line. It is 1875 Canadian. Epic Collection. ROM Volume 2 now in stock. Richard Corbin's Ralph and Other Fantasy Stories. So a lot of these Richard Corbin books, I get a lot of requests for them after the release. And so I believe we still have one pre-order for this. And so we have one extra copy now on the shelves. My Little Pony Lost Stories Equestria. Feral Volume 3. I think it's the final issue. I don't know if I think we're still doing Feral issues. So Volume 3 of Feral is now in stock.
They're late though.
That's possible. House of Slaughter, the Butcher's Trilogy. So this is the first House of Slaughter deluxe hardcover. The next book that's coming, I believe, is Book of Slaughter, which is the books one-shots. Anyway, $65.99 for a graphic novel. Now that they are at Penguin Random House. The Red Band edition. So it's the very first OHC from Marvel in years. The last one was Sins of Sinister. So Blood Hunt Red Band edition. So if you were wanting to read those Red Band that had a couple extra pages per issue, plus red blood instead of black blood, and gory scenes that were remade, the Red Band edition of this format. I know, and you all know, eventually Marvel will announce an omnibus of it. But the omnibus will not be Red Band. That'll be the difference. So the OHC's Red Band, there's a trade paperback, I believe, coming down the road as well. But if you want the Red Band version, it is the OHC. And then if you were looking to get the omnibus that has all the tie-ins, which were actually, quite frankly, quite good, is not the best Marvel miniseries event, but it was not a terrible one. It was actually very interesting, especially for your Moon Knight fans. But anyways, the Red Band edition is here available.
And it's for the people who didn't open their bags either.
Fair enough, yeah. So Fall of X, Rise of Powers of 10, both DM covers. Both DM covers are wraparound covers. Actually, even the main Mark Brooks cover is a wraparound cover as well. So the David Nakayama was the most sold cover, and then the David Pepe Larraz cover was the second most sold cover. The Pepe Larraz covers that we have in stock all have small production defects. We're keeping them because it's sold out. So the production defects has to do with the dust jacket. They're not placed properly. There's nothing I can do. I can claim them and get them all replaced, but it's sold out at Penguin Random House. There's not more coming. So I decided to keep them. They are a Canadian cover price at $156.75. I'm just like, if you decide you don't want these, you want the David Nakayama cover instead, feel free. These are all fine for the dust jacket. It's specifically the dust jacket production run. As I was opening the cases, I just noticing all these had production defects and I want to see before claiming it if they still have stock. They're sold out, so I'm keeping those covers. Mangas, quite a few. Girl Crush Volume 2. Ray. I have no idea what Ray is, but it seemed like a science fiction series, so I picked it up for Volume 1. Astro Royale, sure, Astro Royale Volume 1, Kill Blue Volume 2, Dandadan Volume 14, yes, Dandadan Volume 14, all 14 volumes are in stock for Dandadan as Season 2 is playing. Spy X Family Volume 14, Spy X Family Season 3, yeah, Season 3 begins this fall. The first absolute hardcovers and soft covers are available, Absolute Batman, so the trade paperback and the hardcovers are both in stock. Honestly, you guys been picking up those hardcovers real hard the last couple of days. So I honestly, when I ordered 12 copies, I thought I'd have for a little while, but I wouldn't be surprised by the end of the week I'll be gone. These softcover editions, these are not, vast majority of people picking them up in store who just want to be able to read them. That's why there's so many copies. So I'm the softcover will sell in store and the hardcovers will continue selling online. Batman Nightfall, the trilogy has been reprinted. We have one copy left. These are the unfortunately the plastic wrap. The seal wasn't done properly. The books are sealed. It's just you can notice that they're like this instead. The books are mint. Their corners are great. The spine is great. It's just the plastic seal wasn't done properly. It is what it is. I have one copy of this left, and this includes my restock orders after all this. So the Nightfall trilogy has been reprinted. I will believe all 3 books are easily reorderable for anyone. Justice League Unlimited from Mark Waid, the softcover edition. I think this came out like 2 weeks ago. Yep. We'll finally have restock, I think. I don't recall.
We had a hardcover.
Volume 1. The next is the DC Frontiers. This also have one damaged copy, but DC Frontier, the New Frontier from Darwin Cook, DC Compact, quite a few copies of that. And then, oh, that's it. Damn.
That's it.
Yeah, it's a really small week. What else we have here from restock? So World Tree, and the new Hyperspace Stories from Dark Horse. So we finished Hyperspace Stories from High Republic. So now we're doing Hyperspace Stories in the prequel era. This is a Cool and Voss story that's available. Now it's the first of 4 mini issues. So I actually really enjoyed the way that Dark Horse have traditionally done Star Wars, because they always did 4-issue story arcs for trade paperbacks, but when you got them in their omnibus format, there was a continuing run. It was the story would continue between all this 4-issue stories. So this is what they're starting up again. So Tides of Terror 4-issue miniseries. That's it. That's it. Like you saw, the comic books, it's not a huge selection this week. It is, I think the biggest book, to be honest, is probably That's Amazing Spider-Man and the All New Venom. If you've been reading That's Amazing Spider-Man, you need this issue of All New Venom. It is happening at the same time. It works together. You need to, especially that All New Venom, you need to be able to read them at the same time. So as always, if you have a subscription account with BD Cosmos through our Managed Comics service, feel free to comment down below, and tomorrow morning we'll put them aside for you in your pull list. You don't have a pull list, it's perfectly fine. You buy straight off the website. The links for the mangas, the graphic novels, and comic books are all available on this YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook video. Just click on them and add them to your cart, no problem, and we'll set it aside as soon as we possibly can. Questions, comments, info at BD Cosmos. Our socials directly for Instagram and Facebook. You can send us a message. We'll get back to you as soon as possible. And that's it for this week. The biggest thing, like I said, is this Fall of X Omnibus. Highly sold. Is officially the most Omnis we ever ordered because of 3 covers. If there will only be 2 covers, I probably would have ordered less. Or maybe not. I don't know. You guys pre-ordered very heavily. And because there was a freight shipment, we had a lot less damages than expected. But I still have a lot of damages. So that's it. We'll be back next week for more comic books collected editions. Thank you so much, and bye for now.